Greetings and salutations, welcome to episode 8 of our YouTube save. Right, so let's get straight into it. We're well ahead in the season now. I've played a bunch of games so we can get a good head start on the season. You know, the boring bit when we just get some games under our belt, nothing really matters. So, we left here at Woking, so we're going to whiz through, just look at the goal scorers. We beat Bournemouth 3-2 away. Kieran Bywater, who's had a cracking season, scored a brace, and Harry Pell scored a goal. He's been superb, Harry Pell. I knew he was going to be good when we signed him. I think he's going to turn out to be quality. He's running midfield. We had a 2-2 home draw against Altrincham. Gary Jones, the old man, scored a penalty. And Josh Thompson, the centre-back, scored a goal from a corner. Next up, we had an away draw to Forest Green. Austin Lippman, the youngster, scored the goal for us. We then went on a couple of wins with clean sheets, which is rare. Gateshead, we beat 1-0, Bywater scoring. And then Whitehawk 4-0, best win of the season so far. Austin Lippman scoring the penalty. Dean Leacock scoring an own goal for them. John Askew, our left back, and Tom Elliott, our target man, scoring the goals. Taylor Crossdale's not been our striker that was good last season, has just not been firing until recently, so Tom Elliott was sort of playing the games for us. We had a 2-2 away draw to Macclesfield. Joe Hanks and Austin Lippman. Joe Hanks is our new central midfielder, and Austin Lippman scoring the goals for us. A 1-1 away draw to Chester. Harry Pell scoring his second goal of the season. And then we went on to lose. We were undefeated for about 8 games there, 7 games, and we lost 3-2 to Tranmere at home. Bywater scoring a brace for us, but it wasn't enough. They scored 2 late goals, James Norwood and Lewis Mansell for them. Next up, we had so this is where we changed things about. We played Taylor Crossdale as an advanced forward, which is his preferred role. Tom Elliott scoring the goal for us, and then Taylor Crossdale came on in about 70th minute to replace him and managed to bag himself a goal. First goal of the season, first goal in 8 games, I think it was. So we came from 1-0 down to win that 2-1. This was a bummer of a game. On the TV, they went 1-0 up. Taylor Crossdale came on as a sub again, scored 2 late goals, 80th and 89th minute, for what I thought would be the comeback win. And then Sean McCauley in the 92nd minute scored their equaliser. We then went on to beat Bromley 3-1 at home. Bywater, Taylor Crossdale and Gareth Rance. He's our youngster that we got, 16 years old. He's the regen that we got from Maidenhead for $5,000. Going to be a quality young player for us. He scored his first goal. And then we just got beaten 2-1 Stockport away. It was horrible. They played really well. We couldn't live with them first half. They scored an early goal. We got a late goal, consolation, Taylor Crossdale getting the goal, but they definitely deserve the win. We did change it up and went to more I call it my 4-2-2-2 formation for the last 30 minutes, and we were much better. It's basically where we have 2 sort of sitting ball winning midfielders, then we have 2 wingers and then 2 strikers, one as a deep lying striker, and that worked really well. So we'll continue with our formation, but if we start petering out, then we'll move on. Just to let you know, I did record this episode before, episode 8. I think it was these 2 games, Mansfield and Dover. I recorded it as an episode, was uploading it, playing some games in between so that then I could record the next episode, and went to check out my review and stuff before I posted it live, and there was no picture, just sound. I was like, fuck's sake. So anyway, yes, I deleted that. Thankfully, I'm not stupid enough to post it, make it live before checking that out. So yeah, we're coming back for our episode 8. So we're going to have a double episode today against the mighty Torquay, who are in 8th, and Barrow, who are 14th. If we look at the league now, we are just outside playoffs. Like, what a turnaround from last season where we finished 20th. Doing really well. Few too many draws, but we're going pretty well. Really happy with how we're performing. So let's get straight into the episode. So we're, like I said, we're playing Torquay. They're in a sort of similar position to us. So we're going to go with a back 4 of back 5 of Coughlin in goal, because he's really our only decent goalkeeper. I might give Hadler some game time if Coughlin keeps performing as bad as he does, but just at conference level you just struggle to get anybody good. Then we've got Andre Jones at right back, who's doing really well, 2 assists for him. Obviously I play quite full attacking fullbacks. Then we've got Tancock and Langton is our centre-backs. These aren't our normal 2 centre-backs. I wanted to give them some game time. We have 4 decent centre-backs now with Josh Thompson. Liam Nolan can also play there, but Fraser Fanks has been playing well. But these guys wanted some game time, so I'm going to give it to them. The left-back position, John Askew's getting a few games. I also have Will Beasley, who's my preferred, but I just wanted to give him a little bit of a rest. He's played a lot of games already this season. And then midfield, we've got Harry Pell, who's just been superb. Average rating of 7.8 in 13 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Gary Jones, the old man, 39 years old. He's retiring at the end of the season, so we're just going to give him some bit of game time as a defensive midfielder. He's a ball-winning midfielder, but he's not loving it. He's not playing that great. I think he's just getting too old now. He just can't keep up. In fact, I think I'm just going to drop him and just maybe use him as a super sub. Joe Hanks is another one of our new guys who's come in. He's doing really superbly. Goal and an assist for him. Decent young player, 21 years old. A lot of these are young, as you can see. We only really have one old player one player above 25. I think that's something we maybe need to fix. Maybe have 3 or 4 just for that experience, maybe a bit of tutoring. Bywater, who's having a great season, 6 goals in 13, 4 assists. And then Lipman on the other side, also having a good season, 3 goals, 4 assists in 11. And then Dwan Taylor Crosdale, who's finally started realising where the goal is again, has now scored 5 in 11. Remember, that was 7 with no goals, so he's on fire at the moment. So let's get straight into it. Like I said, the same tactic as we used most of last season. We do have our 4-2-2-2 if we decide that it's not working. I think they'll be our main go-to things. But like I said, Torquay's going to be a tricky one. They're 8th position. It's a playoff battle. They're same points as us, just slightly less goal difference. Let's get into it. Come on, boys. Yeah, so it's annoying when you record an episode and there's no picture. It's because the last video I did was from my webcam, and I forgot to change it back to game capture because I'm an idiot. So we become the comeback kings. We've had 3 good results in the last 5 games, all of which we conceded first. If you can hear chewing in the background, that's my dogs have just been given a chew. And right, here we go. Come on, boys. Yeah, so we seem to let in a goal. What I might have to do, I think we've conceded earlier, maybe 4 of the last 6 games, is that I might need to just start off counter-attacking, just a little bit more defensive, start off counter-attacking, and then maybe look to go sort of standard after maybe 30 minutes. But it looks like we've got away with it this half. We just seem to be shit first half. Right, that was great first half of football. I think that's the quickest first half of football I've ever seen in Football Manager. Not a single highlight. I don't think they bothered with a kickoff. A draw wouldn't be a bad result. Like I said, Torquay are a decent side. They're up with us in the league. It means we won't lose distance on them. If we can nick one. Taylor Crosdale's on form at the moment, so hopefully he can come into it. Tackle him. That's it. Askew. Well done. Probably not going to be able to do too much in January. I'm going to whiz through this season like I did last season. Let me know if you don't mind that. Especially early on, because early on you get a win. That's great. That's 3 points. But there's not really any exciting games. Unless there's the odd cup game that's good. Or, have a decent cup run and stuff like that. Go on, Bywater. Ball through to Taylor Crosdale. He's got a ton to do here. Can he get it out? He has done. Hanks. Lipman on the turn. Hits one. Is he going to hit another one? He's nicked it back. Taylor Crosdale on the turn. Penalty? No. Pell plays it out. Jones. Floats one in. Flicked it on. Lipman! Gets in there. 1-0. Yeah, so let me know what you think it is. It was my natural go-to to think, well, actually, early season is quite dull, especially in the conference. So, playing a few more games before doing each episode, or let me know if you prefer me dropping back to sort of 5 games then an episode. I'm happy to do it either way. I just thought, I'll probably second half of the season do the 5 games then episode, but first half just reel off the games really. Get the seasons moving along, especially as this is going to be a massively long-term save. So we want to end up in the Premiership and win titles. So we want to get through as many games as possible. That's a good tackle. Anybody going to chase that? No. Lippmann's being too lazy. Can't believe we've scored first. I think this is the first game we've scored first in about 8 games. That's a good ball through though. Fairhurst, good touch. Yes, good block. You have to block the shots because the goalkeepers can't save shit. As I'd like to prove to you now. Like, I understand, right, that obviously the quality of player at this level is much, much lower than you expect at Championship or Premiership, of course. But as a sort of, a few years ago when I used to play Sunday League as a goalkeeper, I'm not a spastic. I can still make saves and stuff. Like, I'm not suddenly unable to dive, like, for a shot. Right, we're playing alright. I think we just freshen up the team. I don't think we need to make any tactical changes. Travis is a good right back. Andre Jones is playing really well though. Okay, take that back. Okay, Rance for Bywater, who's just having an off game, but then we'll swap him over. Rance, I'm training him to be a left inside forward. I think that's the only change we'll make. I don't want to take Taylor Crossdale off. He's not having the best game, but he's been on fire recently, so keep him playing. Come on, boys. What about a calm concentrate? You know, they always work. Right, it's the ball over the top. Anybody going to challenge for that, or just let him? Yeah, just let him have it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, of course, he's not going to save it. Fisher, is that second? Yes, of course it is. Well done, Alex. Right, so we need to go attacking. That ball just destroyed my defence. Look at that. We had 3 men that chased after the guy with the ball. De Silva Lopez. Might as well just go overload. No point in messing about. Win that. Okay, win this on your own. Okay, that'll do. Go on, Rance. The 16-year-old. A lot of hope for him. That's... Oh, what? How is this even a replay? They're going to go at the other end and score, aren't they? Don't do it. Don't. Right, free header. Nice. Nice. You can see with you can see with Harry Pell that he's just a cut above, because the passes, look at this, examples every time I say it, have been brilliant. Go on. Yes! Get in there! Once, what an assist. Taylor Crossdale puts it in. Back out, back out. Yeah, you watch Harry Pell, he plays, he's just like better than my side. He's a good League 2, possibly even League 1 player, and I think it shows he does a lot more first time balls. He can ping a pass out like he did to Rance there. He's definitely my sort of playmaker, and although he's not getting a massive amount of assists, if there was such a thing as an assist, then he'd have a crap ton. Oh, win that header. Oh, you've not, have you? You've not won that header. Oh, look at that ball. He's made a save. Oh my lord, fucking hell. What was that? Fucking hell. I was so surprised he made a save. I think he was. And then the defender was surprised he made him a save. And he almost fucking own goaled it. Right, take the draw, take the draw. See, look, Pell, brilliant. Take the draw. No. Keeper, just leave it. Just leave it. It's 5 yards wide. You don't need to show off your smooth diving skills now. Got a ginger keeper. It could be the problem. It's like black goalkeepers, right? Black goalkeepers just aren't meant to be black. It's just like runners are black, swimmers are white, goalkeepers are white. Most of the better players are black. It's a weird one. I'll say there's some positives. I think we did alright. Harry Pell, player of the match. There you go. Rating of 9. We go straight on to the Barrow game. Away to Barrow. Gateshead have sacked their manager, but nobody cares. Blackburn players available for loan. We don't need a centre back at all. It's probably our strongest position. We'll have a look at Fanny. He's not bad. Can't mark. How are you? Oh, it's just I thought he was a centre back. I could have. Jesus Christ, gone blind. Too much masturbation. I was going to say he is the worst fucking centre back in the world. If he's got tackling of 4 and marking of 2, he's not bad. I might load. Do I need to? Well, why not? Because it's free, isn't it? It's basically saying, would you like this free player? Yes, 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 I would, yeah. Because I don't really need him now, but if I go to the 2-striker formation, I pretty much ignore all of this. But when they recommend players, quite often they can recommend some quality players that I haven't spotted. So always when you get the backroom advice, just scout the players. Yeah, so if I play the 2 up front, then I'd need a bit more depth. Okay, Berahino's in the England squad. Let's have a look. So Carlos Pifari. He doesn't want much money. He's 4.5 star. Not bad at all. Plays as a winger and as an inside forward. Let me just look. We don't have a massive amount of depth. We've got our main 2 here. We have Gareth Rance, who's training to be a left inside forward. I am actually... And Colin Cameron, who I'm not a big fan of at all. I'm going to sign this guy because I reckon I could palm him off in January. Maybe for like 10 grand. And pay the new guy less wages if I can get him. He's 26, so he's got the experience that we were talking about. Let's have a look at the other one. This guy also, Welsh, Kieran Evans. Not as, no. 18 years old, pretty good, but I just don't need another left-wing youngster. I've already got 2. But this guy... This guy looks quality. Is there anybody else interested in him? Barrow. Okay. So I can't go too low on the contract because Barrow will sniff it up. I will go 400 quid a week, yeah. And I will give you one of those bonuses that you'll never... We'll give you 5% wage rise a year. We'll give you a seasonal landmark. If you can score, mate, if you can score 30 goals, then I'll give you £6,000. I think that's a pretty fair deal. What do you reckon, buddy? Okay, they're acceptable. We just have to keep an eye on... If Barrow come in with an offer, then I might just up it a little bit because I would really like him. Let's just hope Barrow don't go in with an offer because... I think that those 2 players, that Loney... There we go, got him. Excellent. And... So we've got Fanny. I know it's... Shush, dogs. I know it's not pronounced that way, but we're going to call it Fanny. Fanny! Okay... Alex Byrne, lack of first team football. He's not a bad player. Doesn't want too much money. But Joe Hanks and Harry Pell are never going to get dropped. And what position? Can you play ball winning midfielder? Ish. So you got 5 tackling. You can't play ball winning midfielder. Stop trying to pretend. I'm going to have to... It's hard to get these because a lot of these they'll just get pissed off. You say, "Oh, I'll bring on as a sub." That never ever seems to work. Yeah, I'll just say Harry Pell's playing too well. That's quite good. There you go. We've given ourselves some time before he whinges again. That'll do. Come on, Barrow, don't put in an offer for our player, please. I really would like him. I think he could be a quality addition. Hopefully I can save some money in January, palming the other guy off. Right. I think we're going to bring Beasley back in at left back. He's not really done that well. Thompson's coming in. Anybody else I want to give some time to? Maybe it's time for Gary Jones to... He's got such good mentals and technicals. I know the pace, I know the agility and acceleration and all that is rubbish, but he should be better than he is. It is hard to get a good rating as a ball-winning midfielder. It's like goalkeepers. If you can get above 7, you're doing well. Right, let's do it, boys. Can we not let in an early goal, please? That would... Yeah, we're favourites. Let's just not let in an early goal. How about that? You know, let's try something different. How about we score 2 goals in the first 20 minutes? Or how about we just have a fucking highlight in the first half? It's weird. It's weird. We just don't seem to be able to play football in the first half. Here we go again. Look, nobody's had a shot. Okay, Barrow. There you go. Long shot. No, Fernandez with the throw for Barrow. It's a tricky one. Thompson was a good header. Don't do anything stupid. Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just said don't do anything stupid. You literally just. You're like a spy. You're working for the other team, aren't you? Look at this pass. That's a beautiful pass from Nolan. I literally said don't do anything stupid, and you couldn't have been more stupid at that point. Yeah, I'm going to head it back to the 6-yard box as a defender, because that makes sense. Just let it go out if you can't get a decent head on it. Alright, we've continued our shitness in the first half of football. Right, second half we're going to 4-2-2-2-2 formation. Nothing is happening. Yeah, there's no point carrying this formation on if we just can't perform for half a game. Right, that was fucking awful. I'm getting aggressive. Where's the passion, lads? Where is it? Where? Please tell me. Well, Nolan, you're going off because you're absolutely fucking shitbags. That's why. Because you made that stupid error. Elliot comes on. He's a good target man. He can also play deep line forward. Right, come on. That was a shambles of a first half. One highlight and it was our fuck up. Okay, that counts as a shot. Surely, ref. Where's the stat man? That was a shot. Already a better first half. Second half. Wow. Well, you can't tell me that I don't bring you the most exciting games on YouTube, can you? Eh? We've had one highlight this game, boys, and it was my error. Are you absolutely shitting me? Come on. Aggressive. Push forward. What is going on? What is going on? My right back's looking uninterested. Yeah, he's probably bored out of his fucking mind watching it. Come on, a highlight. Please. If I edited my videos and just did highlights packages, it would be a very short episode, this one. Wow. There you go, guys. One highlight, one goal. That's got to be some sort of record. It's like watching Man United play. Boom! Burn! Am I Van Gaal in disguise? Van Gaal's army! Right. That was just fucking awful. I apologise. I will punch all my players individually for you for not providing entertainment of that game. that was something else. Right, there we go. See, fun packed episode of 1 point from 2 games. It's always fucking YouTube videos. Right, so I probably won't do the FA Cup qualifying rounds. You know, if we win that, maybe the next round we'll do. But I'll do a bunch of games. Probably come back for the trophy game. Yeah, let me know what you think about the idea early season, just getting a bunch of games done, especially on this save, where we're conference and we just want to whiz through the seasons and get promoted. Obviously on the lead save, you know, where it's I will do 5 episodes then games because it's much more important and we're doing well and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you think. Please subscribe, guys. It means a hell of a lot. And also, just take a second out of your life and hit the like button, because that helps people find the channel. If you want to, that's the best way you can support the channel, as well as leaving a comment and stuff. Is just dropping it a like is fantastic. So please do that. That would be lovely. I see you all next episode for more fun-packed action and highlights. Love you all. Bye bye.